Good evening, good evening.
Good evening.
Hey fam, welcome. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. We appreciate you guys, as always.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone.
Give folks a few minutes to jump on. We had a day today. Woo, it was busy.
Good day, though. Good day. Every day is a good day. It was a good day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Rainy day here in Hampton. Rained all day. We love the rain. It's cleansing. We need the rain on the earth. So we're grateful and appreciative of it.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've got a really good topic today. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We got a really, really good topic for you guys tonight. We're excited. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. We are talking about elderberry syrup. Good old elderberry syrup, and medicine cabinet must. That means you got to have it in your house. Hey, Robin, how are you tonight? Welcome.
Hey, Miss Robin.
Thanks for joining us. I think Robin lives in Georgia. She's joining us from the state of Georgia. Good evening. How are you? Is it raining down there where you guys are? All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We want to talk about elderberry syrup. We make our own organic brand of elderberry syrup, and we want to educate you on the importance of having elderberry syrup in your cabinets at this time, because we got so many things that are trying to keep us from being healthy, and this is an absolute must in your medicine cabinet. Elderberry syrup. We love it.
We love it.
Love it in our home. We use it on a daily basis. It's great for keeping our immune system up and also helping us to be proactive overall about our health. So I want to give you some really good content and information on elderberry syrup to help you decide whether this is something that you want to incorporate in your household as well. First thing I want to say is the elderberries that we use in our syrup are 100% organic. 100% organic. We buy organic wherever we can and whenever we can. And we make sure most of the time that we try, hey sis, thanks for joining.
Patricia.
What we try to do is we try to make sure that we provide you with the best product possible. And we try to buy locally first, from our local wholesalers first, to give them an opportunity to gain our business. And if we can't find it local, we make sure we find a reputable company online. So our elderberries are 100% organic. They're also kosher and they're vegan friendly as well. And they're also gluten free. These are the things that are very important these days in most of our diets, things that we're looking for. We also want to inform you that with elderberry, some of you may not be familiar with what elderberry is. So I want to give you some background. Another name that it goes by is Sambuca nigra. Sambuca nigra. And we put that actually on the jar because some people look for it by that name. That's its herbal name. Sambuca is like nigra. And the elderberries are actually derived from a European tree called an elder tree. My biblical scholars will appreciate this. Elderberries come from an elder tree, and the elderberries are biblical, and they have been referenced in the Bible. They're used to boost the immune system back in the day to fight illness. The Indian culture has used elderberries. Like I said, it was Native Americans have used it, and also Egyptians. So elderberries have been around for a long time.
Yes.
And you know, the studies that we did on elderberries don't talk about our ancestors, right? How many of our grandmas were out in the garden, and you know, grandpas, we're not gonna leave them out in the garden picking elderberries,
right,
to make sure that they kept their family healthy, or when they saw the symptoms of flu or some type of cold coming on, they went right outside and picked some elderberries off of that elder tree.
Yes, absolutely.
I do want to say the elderberries are not FDA approved because they're not a drug. The FDA usually deals with drugs, and this is not considered a drug. It's actually a supplement, a herb. So the FDA has not approved elderberries, but we have a lot of research, medical research that has been done to prove that it does help proactively with keeping you healthy against viruses, flus, and cold symptoms. We sweeten our elderberry syrup. I want to give you guys a visual of it for those of you that are visual. We sweeten our elderberry syrup with organic. We sweeten it with organic blue agave nectar. And we strategically, bring it in a little closer, we strategically decided to use the organic blue agave nectar because quite a few of our customers are diabetic, and we want to make sure that we do our best to provide them with the best possible option for them to take elderberry and not be concerned about their insulin levels. And so we add 100% organic blue agave nectar. So the elderberries are organic, and the syrup, blue agave nectar, is organic as well. So it's 100% organic product. One of the things that you do want to avoid if you are taking elderberry already and not using our syrup is you want to make sure it's not too sweet. They have these elderberry syrups out here, and they have elderberry gummies. A lot of times those are laced with sugar. Some of them have high fructose corn syrup in them, or sugars that may not be good for you. So you make sure you look for your ingredients. With our elderberry syrup, you're only going to see 2 ingredients. Organic elderberries, well, 3 ingredients because we got to include the water. Organic elderberries, organic blue agave nectar, and then we use spring water, or we use alkaline water. That's it. We don't add any preservatives to it, and we don't lace it with a bunch of sugar. And we only put enough organic blue agave nectar in our elderberry syrup to make it palatable, sweet to the taste, but not too sweet, right? We want you to be able to get it down. And I love it.
That's absolutely incredible. I mean, when you think about, you know, the key bullet points of what's going on in the world right now, first of all, it shouldn't have never left. We always should have had our health first and foremost, just as much as us as American people. We look to, you know, to religion, or we look to our jobs, or whatever it may be, our families and things. We have to look at our health first and foremost. And so elderberry has been around forever. You can get elderberry, and oh my gosh, it's so many different things that you can do with elderberry.
Yeah.
That's another show right there.
Many forms.
There's many forms of what you can do with elderberry, but for flus, for things like this COVID that's going on right now, any type of cold, anything, you just want to get your antioxidants in your body, this is what you need. And it actually tastes very good for something that's organic, because a lot of times we know a lot of things that are organic are good for us. We don't want to take them because we're like, oh, it don't taste that good. Yeah. You know, keeping it real talk. But the bottom line is these are things that's good for you, that is organic. This really tastes good. You'll love the taste of it.
So I took some elderberries and actually put them in a bag to give you guys a visual of them. They remind me of ground coffee. They're so tiny. They're not very large at all. And they're very strong, potent. They just smell like dried blueberries. That's what they remind me of. This is what it looks like. Organic elderberries. And I just want to talk a little bit about the benefits. I have some notes here, so if you see me looking down, it's because I don't want to miss out on anything. So as we mentioned earlier, the elderberry comes from the elder tree, right? It goes back to biblical days. Elderberry is mainly known for its cold and flu support. So if you feel like a cold symptom coming on, a stuffy nose or a cough coming on, you want to go to your medicine cabinet or your refrigerator and you want to pull out your elderberry syrup and take it ASAP. We take it as a proactive measure, and we encourage our customers to do the same and just keep it in their diet regularly as a supplement to help them keep their immune system up, to keep them from getting those cold and flu symptoms. Our elderberry syrup must be refrigerated. Okay, it comes in, we offer a 16-ounce jar, and we also offer a 32-ounce family size jar, which is twice this size. And typically this will last our customers about 2 weeks. It'll last them about 2 weeks. We encourage them to take a half of a shot glass or a full shot glass, okay, depending on where they are. If they're sick, we suggest a full shot glass. If they've got cold and flu symptoms, fill this shot glass up and take a full shot glass until those symptoms start going away. And if they're healthy already, a half a shot glass should do on a daily basis to maintain your healthy state. I also want to say that elderberry helps to boost your immune system. What is it in the elderberries that boost your immune system? They have antioxidants in them. They're loaded with antioxidants to help to keep your immune cells healthy. Elderberries also have a good reputation for helping with bladder infections. So they help with infections in the kidney, as well as any bladder disorders. Okay, allergy relief. How many of you guys out there have allergies? My husband, for a long time, when I met him, suffered from allergy, and now
I'm good now. I can travel everywhere, and out here in this area, I'm not from here originally. I'm from Ohio. So
where's here? Some people might not know.
Well, I'm in Virginia, Hampton Roads area, and you know, out here, I mean, you know, you got trees, you got water everywhere, and all type of things. I do very, very well now.
Yeah. You've come a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about sneezing and blowing his nose and taking what was the allergy medicine you used to take? When I met you, Flonase. What was it?
I think it was something like
Flonase,
something like that.
Yeah, he used to take an allergy medicine when I met him. He don't take that no more. We released that from this experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you have like sneezing, itchy and watery eyes, any swelling or inflammation in your sinuses, or a runny or stuffy nose, get some elderberry syrup. And I will say start with a shot glass size of it until you start seeing those symptoms subside. Then switch over to a half a glass per day to maintain your healthy state. Another thing the elderberry is great for is it helps to regulate your blood sugar levels. This is absolutely awesome for all of us, especially as we get older. Some of our customers, we do not add the blue agave nectar to their elderberry syrup. They want it full strength, nothing sweet, no sweetener added. They just want the elderberry and the water. And so we offer that as well to our customers who are just don't want any sugar or any sweetener in their syrup at all. So just know you can request that. Digestive health. Elderberries are a good source of fiber, and so they help to enhance your digestion in your colon. So if you have issues like constipation, any bloating, or any upset stomach type symptoms, elderberry syrup will definitely help you with that. And then healthy looking skin. The elderberries just give you this great glow in your skin because they increase your skin's collagen level. And we all want that beauty and that youthful look in our skin. Now, I do want to give you guys an idea of how we take our elderberries. So we're actually going to take some. We haven't taken ours today. So we got some shot glasses, and this is the new shot in our household anyway. It's the elderberry syrup shot. There's one for my husband, and here's one for me. And we're going to take ours live. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it every day.
Bring it up so they can see it on the camera.
Yep. Okay. And cheers.
All right.
The new shot.
Absolutely delicious. I mean, absolutely delicious.
It's amazing.
Get it up on the camera, right?
There you go.
Gone.
Just that easy.
Oh, my Lord, that's good.
Once a day in the morning, we usually suggest that you take elderberry syrup first thing in the morning as you prepare for work or you're getting ready to go out of the house, or even if you're working from home. Now, one of the things that I would like to say is that elderberry syrup is safe for children all the way up through our elders, right? And so a lot of our customers ask, can I give this to my children? Can I give this to my elderly mother or my elderly parent? We do let them know that it's not FDA approved, but we have a lot of customers that give the elderberry syrup to their family and to their elders. Our mom, I sent my mom some, and she took it for a long time, especially when COVID. When COVID started, we made sure she had it in her refrigerator.
Absolutely.
She's 86 now. And so we just want to make sure that we keep our immune system boosted as much as we can, and elderberry is definitely a powerful but yet safe and natural way for you to do that. I do want to see who we have on the line, and I want to see if you guys have any questions. Hey, Jessica, Sweetheart Mitchell Collection.
Lloyd.
So our elderberries that we use, I looked for the fresh elderberries in this area, and I could not find them anywhere. Okay, so we have two suppliers. One is local, and the other one ships to us. But all of our elderberries are dry because I just had a really hard time finding them, Robin, fresh, especially if they're not in season. And so I just adapted our recipe to the dried ones because they're just easier to find all year round, and they're 100% organic. And our local supplier does a great job of keeping us in stock, keeping them in stock for us. Hey, Patricia, thanks for joining. No worries, you can watch the replay. So again, we're just talking about elderberry syrup. You may have missed us taking our daily dose on the camera, but we just took some together, David and I. And this is our 16-ounce jar. And we also offer a 32-ounce jar, family size, and we do ship. We ship all over the USA, Hawaii, Mexico, Canada. And our syrup must be refrigerated. You keep it in the refrigerator. And yes, you can freeze it. So some of our customers, they may want 2 jars, and they'll take 1 jar and freeze it, and then the other jar, they'll put it in the refrigerator, and when that goes, they'll put the one that's in the freezer in the refrigerator so it can defrost. You can freeze it for up to 6 months. And typically a jar like this in the refrigerator is good for about 30 days. But this is a 2-week supply. If you have this in your refrigerator, it should be gone within 2 weeks. Okay? But if you have it in your refrigerator longer than 2 weeks, I wouldn't say any more than 30 days, okay? You got to freeze it. The best thing to do if you're going to have it more than 30 days is freeze it so you can make sure it holds its potency, okay? Because it's 100% organic. Do you make a tea as well? No, we do not make an elderberry tea. We stick with the syrup, and our customers usually take it straight in the shot glasses. So we do a half a shot glass if you're healthy. If you're feeling like you got some cold, flu symptoms, then you take a full shot glass, and you take it once a day in the morning.
The elderberry tea is incredible.
We've had it.
We've had it, and that's when we talked about it can be used in
other forms.
That's one of many.
Yeah.
But we find that the syrup has been incredible. I think it's on a little different level than the tea. And you take that.
It's more potent. I would say it's more potent because it's more concentrated.
Yeah.
Then we have a lot of men that don't drink tea. And so typically with a male, getting them to take this syrup in a shot glass or take 3 tablespoons of the syrup is easier than getting them to drink a cup of tea. So we like to just make it in a form that's easy for the kids, the husband, the elders, anybody to just take it right down and keep it moving.
And it goes great. Most, I would say, the elderberry gel, sea moss, is our #1 seller. And the elderberry syrup.
This is the gel he's talking about.
They just combine the two. Most of the clients who became friends and everything, etc., that we've been able to do locally, but not to ship so much. And even some of them, we've gotten phone calls. That's a whole nother talk there. Long distance calls and testimonies of how these products are really helping people. So that just including ourselves. So it just makes us so proud.
Most of our customers order this set. They order the syrup, and then the gel together as a set. And you might wonder, why do they order the elderberry gel if they get the elderberry syrup? Because right now we're just doing our best to keep our immune system up. And so these two together is giving you that double protection, if you will, against the flu and this COVID and colds as well. And usually I suggest if you're going to start with this. Okay, get your immune system up, and then you can switch, because we've got 10 different flavors that we offer. You can switch to some of the other flavors like turmeric or wild blueberry. But start with the elderberry gel and elderberry syrup to get your immune system up if you haven't been taking it at all.
Yeah, and the catch-22 to all of it is, you need to look in the mirror. If you see something in yourself that's insufficient, or the God made us all perfect. But I mean, if there's something going on internally with your body, if you can't, for example, use the bathroom. A lot of people don't want to admit, I can't do #2. I don't want to admit, well, guess what? This is an instant colonoscopy. You can say that 7,000. I'm going to say it over and over. Or you can still have that, but the sea moss, what it does is it's going to unclog you. I just had a phone call recently. And it's just, it's amazing how you can inspire someone. What? You mean to tell me because I ain't been able to use the bathroom, because I have been able to not basically eat at all. I'm going to have to change my diet. And what's really going on is that I'm just clogged up. Need to clean out my intestines and things like that. Everything starting the gut, in your stomach. And then after that, you start releasing that stuff. If you haven't released it in years, and then you're going to start feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
You're going to gain a lot more energy.
Less sluggish.
I mean, skin looking better. Just more energy, and for adults, I think everybody's adult. It could be someone young looking, but it helps you in all areas of life.
Yeah, I think it's important that everybody knows that you should be going to the bathroom regularly with #2, eliminating, every day. At least once a day. Preferably 3 times a day, just like a baby, right? Baby eats, they poop. Eat, they poop. Eat, they poop. Every time they eat, that's normal, right? So if you're going days and days and you're not eliminating, you've got to get your colon cleansed. You've got to detox. The elderberry syrup and elderberry gel is a great way to do that, because it's going to clean you out. It's going to increase your regularity, okay, and get you back to normal, right? And at the same time, like David said, your colon needs that support. Your small intestines need that support as well. Okay?
Absolutely. I mean, even in light of COVID-19 and what's going on in society, even when they say that's removed, that we no longer under that COVID situation, for most wise people, we're going to still be aware and have our guard up anyway. You still can't be going out here just thinking everything is always back to normal.
Yeah.
You got to keep your immune system up. I wouldn't care if it was a pre-COVID or after COVID. It's something we have to do.
That's right.
And it's just, especially if you're in my age group. I don't know how old y'all 16-year-olds and 20-year-olds might be out there, but for me, you know, I'm 56 years old, and I want to continue to look as good and young and youthful and feel as good, because I got a wife and she like to move and shake. And I want to be moving and shaking with her.
Because I'm holding at 35.
Okay, I gave my true age up. You know, ain't shame at all.
I ain't shame.
I ain't been 36 and seemed like 36 years. You know?
I'm holding at 35. Age is only a number. My mom is 86 and you would think she's 50.
Yeah.
The way she moves.
Yeah. I tell y'all my nickname. I'm 56. She called me her 56. I done gave it away.
You sure have. All right, y'all. We ain't going to keep y'all long tonight. If you missed part of this call, please go back and watch the replay. We did give some really valuable information and content regarding elderberry syrup and why you should have it in your cabinet. And we call these two the dynamic duo. The dynamic duo. Order your elderberry gel and your elderberry syrup and get them in your body as soon as possible. You will start experiencing a benefit. You absolutely will. Absolutely. We hear testimonies every day, right? Everything from
each and every day.
More energy to weight loss to if they had any flu or cold symptoms, they went away. Release of pain in the body because it attacks inflammation, right?
And let's go on and on. Lower your blood pressure.
Regulate your blood sugar levels.
What is certain symptoms of what? Gout? I mean,
we haven't talked about that.
Yeah, I got a call tonight on that.
We're going to do a whole call on gout. So if you guys stay tuned, if you know anyone with gout, connect them with Sweetheart Mitchell Collection, because we want to make sure that we help those that that's a condition that's we've got some cures for that.
Absolutely.
We really do. So thank you guys for joining us. You guys have any more questions before we sign off tonight? You guys have been amazing. And we appreciate all of you. Patricia, thank you so much. Robin, thank you so much.
Miss Robin.
Miss Jessica, thanks for dialing in. Love you so much. Miss Alice. Alice was on the call tonight.
Miss Alice.
That's my girl.
Miss Alice, who I'm thinking is Miss Alice?
Alice Frazier.
From the store?
Nope, not that Alice.
Miss Alice. I thought it was Miss Alice from the store.
And my sis from Florida, Pat, she joined tonight. Hey, Patricia.
Patricia.
We love you guys so much. And
yes, we got some Florida sunshine with us tonight. It's raining down here.
So we do want to do a commercial for our call tomorrow because we're excited about it. We're having a couples game night tomorrow, and we wanted to do our version of the newlywed game. And we've got some really fun questions for couples. We've got some really awesome prizes for customers. Of course, the prizes come from the Sweetheart Mitchell Collection.
Come win some prizes, y'all. Everybody like free products.
But we just want to get on the line and we want to have some virtual fun. You know, we've been cooped up in our homes for month after month. And we just really have to get creative with just having a good time. And so we want to connect with some other couples. My sis Patricia, we hope you join tomorrow. Anybody else that's on the line that's married, Jessica, get your husband on the line tomorrow.
Yes,
we're gonna have a good time.
Patricia, come on out, win some products. Hubby can dance for you while y'all winning. That's a little, family joke, y'all.
And Jessica as well. We hope to meet your husband. I hear he's funny. I want to hear that sense of humor.
We need that sense of humor.
So we love you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. Anything else, babe? Give them our website.
You can go to www.sweetheartmitchellcollection.com.
Yes, that's where you can get all of our products. And if you have any questions or you need a consultation prior to ordering, just give us a call on 757-797-0808. Again, that's 757-797-0808. We love you guys. Have a great evening, and we'll see some of you tomorrow.
Come out and play some games.
Couples game night tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, y'all.
Good night.